Here we go then. We are live. I think we're streaming. Did not expect this right out the gate. I think we're going. Awesome. Yes, we're going. I can see it. I'm watching myself, making sure that looks all good. Hopefully levels are about right. The microphone sounds fine in my head, so hopefully it's not going to turn into a garbage mess just to mess with me. I think we're going. Sweetness. Alright. I think I'm going to save just to heal for obvious reasons. Okay. Yeah. Life is good. We've got a viewer. Are you a bot? Say hi if you're a bot. That'll confuse it. Right, so I think I gotta head up. I think I know where I'm going. Oh dear, my apologies. I'm a little bit late starting with the stream. It just took forever trying to set up Streamlabs, because it's just better than OBS for streaming with, isn't it? It really is. Right, I think I gotta go on all the way this way. Yeah, duck, dodge, dip, dive, dodgeball, something. Throw a wrench at something, quickly. Right, I think I know exactly where I gotta go. I'm not sure how I overlooked this last time, but I had a quick wander around just to check. And here it is. More magic powers. What do we got? We've got Mushhus, I guess. We use it with the RT button. We've clearly got to control this bad boy. There we go. And I just let go. So activate, enable, power on target. What do I do? Oh, it does it automatically. Well, that's fine. Just jump away. Nice. Don't think there's anything else down there. It'd be weird to have two secrets right next to each other, wouldn't it? If I can just twat those guys, just get them sawed off a bit. That way I don't get shot up horribly on the way over. But then maybe that's part of the fun. Who knows? Let's go. Away with you. Run. Run in fear from me. I know what I'm doing now. Under siege. If you find this, it means I didn't make it. Warren asked me to head to Jonestown for help. The drones are all over the mountain and have put up a bunch of gates. You can't even get to the Eurocamp now. Warren thinks if with some heavy explosives, yeah, that read weird, but whatever. If with some heavy explosives, we could blast a detour through the rocks. We don't have much that's combustible other than diesel, but something Malka read makes her believe there may be munitions in the ruins under the lake. Ooh, it's all getting lively here, isn't it? There we go. Alright, up we go. So yeah, I know I'm already late to streaming because I was meant to stream yesterday. I did not have time. It was a busy day. Things were just busier than expected, honestly, after my birthday on Friday. And yesterday was Saturday, and I'm sure this makes sense in my head where I'm going with it. I just can't make it all sensible right now. I'll explain later. Fine. Let's just beat that guy up and wander around the mountain. It's awesome. Die. Oh, thank God, a little bit of health, but that beeping's not just screaming in my ear forever and ever as the playthrough goes on. But we're good, we're making progress, we're moving on, we're exploring the whole damn new area. We've got a save point for healing and such. Just have a quick look down here, just for the hell of it, just for the lols. Is this a whole new area, or like, should I have found that before? I have no idea. And I don't know why I'm breaking all these plants either, but whatever. Oh, I can blatantly control you, can't I? You're all purple and controllable. Nice. There we go. Easy access. Yep. Everything looks good on the stream. I'm still getting into the swing of it with streaming. I'm still getting the software set up and getting everything going nicely, but I think we're on track, guys. Oh, it's been a good year so far. Busy. We're close to the end of the first month of the year, and my God, like, it's been busy. Yeah, that's all I can say, really. But life is good. Progress is being made. I'm playing Axiom Verge. I'm only like, God knows how late to that party. Anything? Just expands out for miles, doesn't it? Nothing there. Oh, what do you do? Anything? Are you like a regular glitch? I don't know what you are. It doesn't matter. Let's ignore it. What we got? Oh, I see movement. Is this another weird boss? I fight you. Oh, I can. Awesome. Ah! Run! Run! Oh, hello. Turrets freeze and we're unable to aim. Oh, that sounds lovely. Why don't I just do that to all of them? Fuck me! Alright. Ow. Ow. That was big. That was a rather big shot. Don't have the power? Where can I get power? Or can I just punch him? Or hit? I don't see power anywhere. Can I just beat the crap out of him? Like, I'm pretty sure I can take the guy now. Got bugger all left. I think I'm winning. It might be, though. Is there any health or healy stuff anywhere? I really didn't need to run into that, did I? Didn't come out too bad in the first skirmish, though, considering how much that caught me off guard. Like, that was pretty good. Yeah. Let's go do it again. The music's tripping me. Sounds awfully like, don't know quite where I'm going with this. Like, sedate, given what's going on. Getting murdered by a giant robot. Are you fully healed? You're fully healed. Okay, fine. Okay. Unable to aim. Target moves, attack slower. That sounds like the one. Okay, so only get so many shots. It's fine. Just beat the crap out of it then. Should have just went with my gut last time, shouldn't I? Wow, you were easy. Like, you're done. Well, was not much of a boss, was it? Oh shit, can I not reach that now? Oh, I got it. We're good. We're good. Thank God for that. What do I get? Apocalypse Flask. Oh, cool. I can upgrade skills. Let's have a look. Or can I? How many did I have? I've got 2. I need 4 for the next upgrade that I want. Yeah, can improve my attack speed, but no. Speed of thrown weapons, no. Infection. Oh, is that with my weird new skill? Increases expansion speed. I think that's all fine, honestly. I think we're going for health. Yep, health it is. Health's always good. The rest of it I can work around as long as I can survive long enough to beat the crap out of them. We'll be fine. Any other bosses here? Ooh, like a fire. Like a digital fire. Okay, weird, but cool. What are you? Oh, I've got another awesome thing. I'm loving my progress so far. Damn you! That's funny. Okay, remote drone. You can then detonate it.
Is it true? Am I finally free?
It's a little child!
Hold on a section. You're a kid? My name is Damu.
Oh, Damu. That's almost as good as damn you.
They thought maybe kids would make better arms.
Oh.
So you've been trapped like this ever since. I am so sorry. Damu may be the youngest of the arms, but his powers can still be of use. This kid was trapped in a jar all this time.
Don't know if that was on the game, if that's feedback.
How useful he can be. No, really. Hold out your hand. I can make a ball out of, then throw it and see what happens.
Okay then. Cool. Alright, I guess we throw him into the fire. Kind of.
See? I was supposed to be able to turn you into giant beasts. But this pretty good, too.
I want to turn into a giant beast.
Something. Now try and go through that storm portal.
What?
No other arm can do that.
It's a portal? Oh, cool. Sweetness. Where the hell? It's like a little mini game. I love it. Am I winning with these or what? Or do they just keep coming? They just keep coming. I don't know if I do anything with that. This is so cool. Aww, how cute. Hell yeah. Alright, let's do a thing then. Let's get exploring. I like the music too. Lively. Punchy. Yeah. Do I want to go in there? Is that good? Or is that just like leading me out again? Something up there somewhere. Let's go in. Fuck it. The hell am I now? Where the hell am I now? I have no idea. Oh shit, we can do it with this guy too? And we're back down. Hi, me. Alright, that's pretty cool. Oh, I think we did what we needed to do. I'm gonna blow him up now. Oh, I can't like that. Save. Wait, what? What do I do? Oh, Christ. Oh, it swings like round. Oh, that's lovely. That's just absolutely darling. Alright, let's get out of here. Because, yeah, we already did what we needed. So now I'm just wasting time. Valuable time I could be using to beat up other crappy bosses. That thing was way too easy. I looked like it'd be way tougher than it was. Can I return, please? No, I can't. I gotta go back through the storm portal first. And then we're good. Fine with me. Right, so now I guess I just blow myself up. Or not. Where'd the thing go? Oh, don't tell me I buggered it up. I gotta go in again. Yeah, I do a little bit, don't I? Oh, Gray. Right, last time, I swear. Third time's the charm. Oh, alright. Here we go. Ah. Right, back in. I swear, last time, alright? We're good. We're good. We are brilliant. And over we go. Yep, all the way down. Blow them up. And we get ready to jump on. There we go. And now, I do it. And we go back up. Yay! Progress. Immediate progress that didn't take days and weeks to achieve. So pleased with myself. Right, only problem is, now, we've got our way ahead. We're fine. Now what the fuck do I do? I can't look down, can I? No. Can never go back. Ooh, can I launch you, like, through there? Not very well. I don't think I can. I think I need, like, whatever version of the morph ball, you know? Yeah, it doesn't really work that way, does it? Alright, we're going this way then. Screw it. I guess I just jump down, see what happens. Ah, there we go. That's what we're after. More health. The more health you get, the more beatings you can take, the longer you get to figure things out and get on with the damn game well. All good. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing really good. Like 10 minutes in and I've made like 10 minutes of progress. That's just like unheard of for me. We're good. Save. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm so glad I started streaming again this year. Gives me lots of excuses to play games I otherwise might not fit in. So what do we got? Anything cool? There's a box over there. I want to see what's in the little box. What's that? Oh. Submarine Progress. Hammond, RE the Hazak's demand for half a dozen submarines. We found a way to surmount the latest logistical hurdle, but you're not going to like it. Sansea put me in contact with laid-off employees of a Russian military contractor who claim they can disassemble the vessels, fit the pieces into the freight elevator, and then reassemble, very technical term, them on the other side. Of course, we haven't revealed yet the real reasons we are doing this, but we're going to have to eventually. And the cost for all this, plus their silence, roughly 220 million altogether, not including the cost of the subs themselves. If you're okay with this, let me know and I'll make it happen. Andre, oh dear. Lively here, isn't it? Let's go talk to that computer before we do anything else. Let's see.
Anyone there?
Hello,
Output
I'm
data
here.
throttling has resulted in input overflow. In
That makes so much sense.
Millions are trapped in detention. On this Ansible? It's old. Nothing I can do about that. No. Sorry. Terminal running low trying to see NDNSC info. Next
Alright
in
then.
Clifftown.
Condense.
Sector
That's
14,
funny.
16. What
Alright
the
then.
hell?
I think it's giving me coordinates to go to though, so that's nice. Gives me something to do with my time. Hey buddy, you're another person
Excuse me.
that I just tried to execute. Didn't mean to.
Hello there. My name is Warren.
Oh, this
How
guy.
did you even get here? The mountain is crawling with robots.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
Let's just say I'm getting better at swinging an ice axe. Let's cut to the chase. I'm Indra Chaudhary. I hear you're building a portal back home. Indeed. Well, ahem, I've encountered a slight
I
problem.
love the voice acting.
You see, the portal is based on Ansible technology developed by Dr. Hammond. There's an Ansible right over there. Unfortunately, it has to be a specific Ansible, one of the originals made back in 2007, and it was stolen by the Kazakhs. Wasn't Jones Station run by the Americans? Well,
So much backstory.
Was a private effort. The US government didn't know about the portal. However, some researchers from nearby Sajam Bay station discovered what we were doing. In exchange for their silence, we let them through. So do they have a portal back home? I don't know if they're even still alive. They didn't stay in contact. They built a research station somewhere south of us, if you can figure out how to get there.
South, huh?
I wish you had just led with that.
Saved all this fucking time chatting bollocks with each other. What the hell are you? It looks trippy. Looks cool. I don't think I can do anything with it, so that's fine. We're gonna go down. We're gonna check out that other door. You know, for a treat. And we'll go from there. Ah, bad guy. That guy will be swiftly executed for his crimes against me. Ooh, you're a bitch. I'm gonna hit you. Stop running away. Determined to get a charge shot off. It wasn't worth it, though. Right, okay, so we've done that. That was nice. And now, I'm gonna check my map. I should have coordinates to go to. Where's my fucking map? Map, front and center. So, if I zoom out, can I zoom out? If I zoom out, that just lets me move around, which is not the same. That wasn't it. Okay, alright. We've got that other storm portal to check out. So we checked out that one. We're going to go check out that one. So I want to go down and to the right before I head, you know, to the left, obviously. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to check out one more storm portal, and then we'll bugger off in the direction we've actually got to go. Because there is a bunch of doors and things we can open now. So we are good for places to go. I've just got to actually take my time and figure it out. Alright, not a problem. Save. I don't know why I'm saving here. Like, a save just up there, but, you know. Just trying to be thorough. And I think I'm going to jump down that way and then work my way around just to see if I can hit more of the map, you know? Like, I'm not going for a 100% run through. Like, I'd suck at that so badly. But, you know. Like, 95 would be nice. Nice high performing average. Right, we go through, we go down. We don't go through that. Oh, I can shove that thingy through there and see what he can do. Can't I? That's what you're for, isn't it? Yeah, we're doing it already. That's probably the actual way on, though, isn't it? There we go, I got him. Oh, and the purple bar is my health. That's good to know. That's lovely. Gotcha. I think I've already found my next target. Kind of. Just exploring around. Seeing what it is I'm looking for. I'm getting lost with this thing, aren't I? Die! Oh man, this thing's fucking brilliant because he's too small for them to hit easily. So I'm just murdering mofos. Oh, it's brilliant. Right, I'm gonna go back for now. Yeah, check my map and figure out where the hell it was I was going. There you go. Thank you. So, map. Yeah, this is clearly the actual way on, which is not where we want to go. We want to go all the way along and down. Simples. Let's do that. Right. We're doing good. We're doing really, really good, actually. Let's grab that. What do you do? Bronze axe. Oh, yes. It's an upgrade. Oh, man. I love this kid. Go away. Like, we don't need to fight, you know. Oh, it's bigger and everything. Just better. Right, we're nearly there. We're nearly there, people. Well, I say people, there's no one here, but that's fine. I'm here. You know, I'm a person. I count. And that's fine with me. There you go. We'll go through there in a bit. I think. Down. Yep. To the right and then down. Here we go. Hello. Portal. Yep, we're going in. Buddy, do your thing. I'm gonna call him Damu. I just like that name better. Like, Damu's fine, but, you know. It's like catching Pokemon. I've given him a nickname, you know? It's nice. It's not me taking the piss. Ah! Farting on me. God, this thing's deadly. He's so quick. So little and sneaky. Yeah, you go away. Oh, I love this thing. Let's finish looking around before we bugger off properly, because that looks like an upgrade to me. What's that? Power matrix. Allows you to store and use healing energy from power cells dropped by enemies. So that's what those things are. Cool. Awesome. I have no idea how the hell I'm going to get in there. Probably through this portal. We should probably try it and find out. Where the fuck am I? Ooh, yes. Oh, it's all making sense. 3 of 5. Hell yeah. I'm the boss. Wow, this thing's a boss. Damu's the boss here. We're all just grateful for the opportunity to work with him. Right, so... Map. Is there anything else, like, cool around? Like, I'm pretty sure that that was the thing that I was meant to get. And that was it. But, you know, there's ones down here as well. I've got to go check them out, guys. Before we get on with plot, I've got to go check these out. I know it would make more sense to get on with plot and, you know, like... get all the stuff so that we can explore thoroughly, but I'm just digging. Like, just gradually exploring the damn thing. With the little bits I've got. It's just fun. So yeah, we're gonna go. We're going back to the water. The horrible, horrible water. And we'll sort that out. It won't take too long. It'll take like 10 minutes, you know. It's fine. The save. Thank you. Just in case it turns out to be a complete waste of time. Can I get up there? Is there stuff that I can get up there? Because I can see a little bit that I could explore. Don't know if it actually counts. It doesn't. In the least. That's fine. Alright, down we go. Oh dear, oh dear. Whew. I'm loving this game so far. Don't get me wrong, I love most of the games I play. Every game's got something good about it. Well, most games. Not all of them. Just most. But most is a good ratio. Well, this one's lovely. Again, I love these old style, retro, you know, but updated kind of games. It's just... like, the way I've seen it summed up when people are talking about, like, Chained Echoes, which is, like, a retro-style homage to Chrono Trigger and those kind of 16-bit RPG games. It's just, they're kind of done the way we remember them, not the way they actually were, which is really nice to do that with modern tech, and, you know, like, fans of those games have grown up, and they're able to do that kind of thing with their passion and their nostalgia for those games. It's just really cool. And I love it with this. Like I say, I didn't play many Metroid games growing up or things like that, but this game is just so done with love for that era of game. There we go. And we're in. Yeah, I love it. Okay, there's one here somewhere. Let go. Ah, back you devil. There we go. There's a thing here. Take. Does that heal me, or do I use that as like an energy tank? I don't know. It doesn't matter. We're nearly there. I have no idea how the hell I'm gonna get in there, but we're nearly there. They're gonna blow up. Clearly did not work that way. Gonna check my map. There's gotta be another one around somewhere. What does that do? Oh, I see. Oh, I thought they were... there was a thing back there, then. There's one back there somewhere, apparently. I'm gonna go have a look. But where? Apparently it's here. I'm calling shenanigans. Something up there. I don't know. I'm not gonna waste too much time exploring it, though. I don't see it. Whatever it is, I don't see it. Let's unmark the map. There we go. Yeah, okay. So we've checked out most of these. We've had a quick look under the water for something. And yeah, I think we're moving on. Alright. Yep. We're just gonna get on with the plot now. Why not? It makes sense. Up we go. Yeah, run for it. Oh, I can't. Could kill myself. That'd get me back somewhere quick. But it just feels wrong. It's just not right, is it? There we go. We'll just go the normal way. We'll use our legs and walk. Like a chump, but still. Right then. No, die. Is there anything else worth taking a look at while we're here? I really don't think so. Nah. There ain't. Not a problem. Out we go. Do I go this way to get out of here? Like, will that lead me round to, like, a shortcut or something cool like that? Or is that just wasting everyone's time? Don't know what goes over there. Ah! We're gonna give it a quick look. Then we'll get back on with the plot. I swear to God. We will, alright? I promise, alright? My word is my bond. Let's have a look. At least I got a little bit of energy back, just in case I find something cool. There you go. Die horribly, you bastard. Interesting. We're good. We're making progress. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, no problem. That was a shortcut. It did lead us the right way. So just gonna check this quick. There's a little bit of map that's not filled in. I'm wondering if I can get it now that I've got this. Oh, fuck. Gotcha. Is there any way up there? Or anything around that I can jam on to make it work? I don't think so. There's gotta be something else. I'm not gonna bother just, you know, staring at it. I think there's something up. Or some secret somewhere that I can't quite get to yet. No problem. Again, later. We got plenty of time, you know? I'm gonna be playing this game for a while. Fucking figuring it all out, so not a problem. Let's go this way. How have I not gone this way before? I don't know. Right, let's explore that bit up there very quickly, just to fill the map in. And then we'll bugger off and do the plot, like I keep promising we're gonna do, alright? It's turning into bloody Game of Thrones, isn't it? With the bloody dragons. Just, oh, they're coming. Don't, like, one of these days, you know? Yeah, I can't do nothing there. It's fine. Basically everywhere along there. Alright. I'm gonna look. Okay, I swear to God we're gonna do plot. I swear we're gonna do proper plot soon. Alright? I just want to be thorough. I don't want to wander off if there's something obvious that I can grab from here while I'm here, you know? Because it might be a while before we come back. I'll be like, man, I really could have done with that one extra health node. You know? But we'll see. Alright, climb this way again. Ah, screw you, hippie. No, we cannot go that way. Maybe all the way up there? We'll check. Alright. Again, I'm just being thorough. I'm being a good gamer, alright? Maybe a shit streamer, but a good gamer. Here we go. Okay. There's got to be health in these plants. I don't know why I didn't just fucking save and heal. I think I'm wary of saving too often. It looks like I'm afraid, and I don't want to give the game that impression. You know? Just seems sensible. Assert my dominance over it, but like, you know what? I don't need to save. Screw you. When I blatantly do, but still, it doesn't need to know that. No, we couldn't make it. I can launch the thing, though. I can jump and then launch the thing. Trust me, alright? Trust me. Like, last time, I swear. And then we're gonna do plot, okay? I promise, guys. I promise. But first things first, I gotta do this. We're good. Alright, I know what I'm doing. I promise. We jump, and then we launch. There's a reason why these are here like this. Go. Fly, my minion. Yes! See? Did I like... Oh. Oh. Well. Well, fuck. Alright. But it did work, alright? We got like a tiny bit more map. That was worth the 10-minute excursion. Alright, we're doing plot. Screw it. We're done. We're just buggering off and doing plot. No issues there. Down we go. Yep, just ignore everything. Just close your eyes, Gray, and just move in the direction of the general plot. Here we go. Save. We're good. Let's go do it. Oh, I could chuck you up there, couldn't I? No, I can't because I suck. Well, that's fine too. Okay. So nothing there. I can't get that health node yet, which is a shame. I'd really like an extra piece of heart, but whatever. Oh, hi. Ah. Ooh. Oh, I can't hit that thing. Well, that sucks. Ooh, that's tougher. I think I just need to beat him up, because he just keeps deploying them, doesn't he? Well, I gotcha. I've got this horde of bastards to deal with. Which I will. Aw, hell with you. There we go. We did it. It only cost us like 2/3 of our health. Not an issue. Not an issue. It would have been too easy otherwise, wouldn't it? Right, I can obviously chuck you up there. I mean, maybe not obviously, but eventually I can. There we go. You go explore. Explore the less than obvious places. You'll never see me coming. Shouldn't have got rid of the grass, should I? But good enough. What are we up to? Oh, he's so quick. I love it. Oh, that thing sucks. Oh, shit. Alright. I wasn't expecting to get through that. Ooh, that sucked. Well, I guess I'll just throw another one. As many times as it takes. 2 viewers! That means I have more than 0 viewers now. How you doing, buddy? How's your day going? Hope you're doing well. Oh, I see. His health needs to heal. Uh-oh. Is there health in the tall grass? No. Little bastard! Alright, we're just gonna wander off and do stuff before that heals. Oh, it heals quick enough. Oh, we'll just wait 5 seconds then. RayFlux, hey, doing alright? You having fun with the game? I certainly am, Ray. It's Ray and Gray back together. We're gonna nail this game, man. I am having fun. I managed to find plot and progress, like, pretty quick as well. I didn't do my usual thing of buggering about for ages. Well, I did, but I did it after I got some actual progress, so it's not so bad. Now I just need to beat this guy up. You see, we've got our little friend, Damu is what I have christened him. His name's Damu, but I think Damu is much funnier, so that's what we're calling him. Look out for him. He keeps farting on me, and I don't like it. Some people are into that. I am not. I do not approve. Right, just annihilate this guy. You know what? I don't need to, do I? But then I can't reach up there either. I'm just exploring every nook and cranny that I've got available at the moment, Ray. And then we're going to move on and do plot. I keep promising it. I've been promising it for about 20 minutes. But, you know, people liked Game of Thrones. The dragons took forever to arrive, but they did in the end, and it was all good. So, you know, I'm following a similar logic and getting nailed in the process. Let's do plot. We're good. I'm going to move on and do that. But yeah, hey, doing alright. Having fun with the game? Yep, sure am. I was meant to be streaming it yesterday, but I didn't find time. Just the day got away from me. It was my birthday the day before, on Friday, and Dead Space come out on that day. So I was a bit busy drinking to play Dead Space, so I had to do it yesterday and tried to squeeze in a recording session and that, but yeah. Exploration is my biggest vice in Metroidvanias. Oh, mate, I know the feeling. I know the feeling.
Hi,
I'm like that in every game. It's the RPG player in me, because I'm used to having to explore stuff. And just it, you know, it always pays off in RPGs, because you just find lots of cool stuff. But every game isn't like that, and it's a habit that's hard to, rein in. Anyway, I'll pay attention to what this lady's saying.
All of the drones around. It's too dangerous for us to go look.
That's alright, it's not for me. I'm a badass.
But I'm going to have to try.
Aw. Happy belated birthday. Oh, thanks very much, mate. It was a good one. It was nice and chilled. Just had a nice meal with the family and that. And a few very strong drinks. They were lovely. It was called Salted Caramel Old Fashioned, and my god, that was a relaxing drink.
Control data throttling. Is this Samara? Username is a Hammond. Samara depends on you.
Hey?
As in Elizabeth Hammond? WTF?
Indeed.
No data left.
That's our daughter.
Next terminal at Kazakh base. Sector 24.
Okay.
Damn it. I should have known Hammond was behind the whole thing. So she's alive after all. What the hell does she want? Root access?
We're gonna find out.
Is she so incompetent?
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine.
Her own?
We'll figure that out. Only just played the original Dead Space for the first time this year. Loved it. Yeah, I've not played it fully myself. Like back when I got into YouTube about 6 years ago, when I realized that people playing video games for a living was a thing, right? Big light bulb moment. But yeah, my only real experience with Dead Space was seeing Markiplier's playthrough of it as I started to explore what all the big guys of YouTube were doing. And I never played that game fully or completed it, but it was really good. But I was super psyched for the remake because it looks like they've done kind of what the guys that did the Crisis Core remake have done. And they just play, like, you know, same basic thing, but just smoothed it out.
Ninhursag.
And it looks
I
beautiful.
shall bestow upon you the climbing strength of the mountain goat.
Thank you.
So, Ninhursag, why is it
Go on.
some arms can talk and others don't? I am no expert, but the first arms used primitive machine intelligence.
Right.
This proved inadequate, so we learned how to transfer a human mind into an arm.
Oh my god.
But there are still many of those early arms remaining.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
Of course.
So these ones that can talk are like the souls of humans. This is getting more and more like Metroid, Mega Man Zero vibes as we go, I swear to God. But yeah, what was I saying? Dead Space. Yeah, me and my best friend have recorded a couple of parts of that. I'm going to try to edit it off and get that uploaded to the YouTube channel today. We'll see how well I manage that. But yeah, it's really good. I love what they've done with the Zero Gravity. Because it's just such a nice, streamlined way to move around in it. And it's like being Iron Man, which I just fucking love. It's fantastic. Another nail in the coffin of Callisto Protocol. I was gonna play that game. I was supposed to, but I've only got so much of a budget for buying games and, you know, playing them and stuff for the channel. But, yeah, like, it looks kind of cool, but also, like, really bad in some ways. People have not said good things overall like you're expecting. But the fact that there's a Dead Space remake that's come out like a month later is just, yeah, why bother playing the rip-off, you know? I'm sure it's a good game in its own right. So let's see. Antarctic research team missing. In what is turning out to be one of the biggest mysteries of the 21st century, all 23 researchers, yeah, why not? I went with it. I went for a Z, whatever, at Jones Station, Antarctica, have gone missing. Further deepening speculation, Hammond Corp, who manages the station on behalf of the US and EU joint venture, reports that it's been unable to contact the eponymous CEO, Elizabeth Hammond, who was scheduled to return from a visit to the station late in September. Conspiracy theories abound, and even the most rational of possible explanations beg a belief. Officials have widened the search area from 10,000 to roughly 50,000 square kilometers without any luck. Search and rescue supervisor Anhira Ture cautioned families to lower expectations. Even at the best of times, this is a deadly hostile environment. Bless, okay. Well, that's more stuff found and a save point. I might as well drink some water. Why not? Good stuff. But yeah, Callisto Protocol. I don't know. I will have to check that out, but definitely once the prices come down a bit. Because again, why bother with it when there's a Dead Space remake? And from what I've played of the Dead Space remake, it's so beautifully and lovingly done. It's really good. I'm psyched to be carrying on playing that. I'm honestly annoyed on some level that I've got to take the time to, like, edit it and stuff and, you know, not just be able to sit and play it through in the one sitting, you know? But yeah, dear oh dear. Right, so... We're good. We're good. Just beat the crap out of this guy. And then I think he drops, yeah, that, which I don't need because I'm already at full. Ooh, can I get through there? Oh! Oh yeah, climbing. I should have read that fully. So it just lets me straight up scale walls, right? Well, fuck yeah. I watched some Dead Space remake yesterday on Twitch. It honestly looks amazing. I know, I had to really fight in my mind between, like, should I stream that? Or should I record that? You know, like, which way do I go with that? But I think recording's the best bet. It lets me relax and enjoy it a bit more, because I always know that I can just edit it if I've got long, boring bits and stuff. And lovely how many people are introduced to the franchise now. I know, right? Let's say, for me, I've not played it fully before, just, like, dabbled little bits. Dipped my toe into that water, if you will. So it's a fantastic excuse to check it out. It really is.
This form is a facade designed to make me more familiar to those who once lived here. Unfortunately, Wielder, I cannot be of help while you are bearing the arms.
Oh dear.
Do not listen to it, Indra. It is broken.
Alright then.
It is why the machines here are so hostile.
Oh, there's a mystery going on.
I just want to go back to my world. You can have these arms for all I care.
Okay then.
Contamination of the other worlds. I cannot allow you or anyone else to leave.
You bastard.
If possible, the best way to remove the arms is to destroy yourself. I can help with this if necessary.
Sound a bit nutty.
Please don't. I don't want you to die.
Me neither, mate. Don't worry about that. We're on the same page.
I'm going to have to take a rain check on that. Nice meeting you, Lamassu.
So this guy is nuts.
Seriously, what the hell is wrong with this place?
What indeed. Alright, can I climb his face? Or am I just gonna die if I jump down there? I can talk to him again.
It looks, what else is here? This is privileged information
okay.
and cannot be. This place was it gave us the knowledge needed to build.
Kind of religious-y.
Is there something that could help me build a portal? Again, this is private.
Right.
I don't believe so. But there is rumored to be a device that can help protect your body while you control the drone. It would allow you to split your consciousness and reintegrate it afterwards.
Sounds trippy, man.
That would be a relief. Yes, that sounds great.
Okay,
You
cool.
should
So
try
I gotta
to
explore
find a way
around.
in
Pretty
there.
straightforward. What was that? I hope it sells amazingly and opens up a remake for Dead Space 2. Well, like, all the big YouTubers have done, like, day of release, you know, playthroughs and stuff, so I'm sure it's gonna do fine in terms of sales. Everyone seems hyped for it, and there's no way in hell. Like, I believe they've rebuilt the assets from the ground up, in terms of, you know, the developers and stuff, designing it and whatever. So, like, I don't think there's any way in hell they're not planning on doing more with it. Because that's a hell of an expense to go to if you're not going to do something else. So I'm sure there's going to be like a remake of number 2 or a sequel or something. You know, I don't know what exactly, but there's going to be something come from this. I've no doubt in my mind with the Dead Space remake. And yeah, I'm just really looking forward to playing through it all. It should be fantastic. Groundwork's already done pretty much. Exactly, like the assets are there now, so I'm sure they're just going to, you know, just kind of Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask it and just do another game. Like, why not? It would cost a fraction, I'm sure. Not that I'm a game developer and know anything about that, but, you know, the time and the effort, it's bound to be drastically cheaper to just use that, or use it as the basis at the very least, and then just go from there. So yeah, that should be really cool. Oh, this guy's a bellend. Get here, before he spits out tons more monsters. Too late. Can I do this thing? Oh crap. I don't know what the hell I did there. Nothing good. I'm getting sidetracked thinking about Dead Space. I should focus on the game that I'm playing. But yeah, they're bound to do something with it. No questions. We go this way. Did you say you've played the Dead Space remake yet? How far did you get into it? Or were you just watching it on YouTube? Ooh, building a school. A king is built. Yeah, okay. This is general plot. I don't need to worry too much. General backstory. That's fine. Not a problem. See if I can find some health somewhere. I mean, there is a save point right up ahead, so I should probably check that out. Makes sense. I only watched streams so far. Still busy with my second playthrough of Bloodborne. Oh yeah, cool. I've never played Bloodborne. Looks like a cool game though. I have to check it out at some point. It's kind of why I started streaming. It gives me time to, like, excuse to play games that I otherwise wouldn't really find the time to check out too much. And Hogwarts Legacy is on the horizon. It's not enough time for Dead Space. Mate, I get that. I'm looking forward to Hogwarts Legacy. Hold on. A friend of mine, bless her, just recently come around. She said, alright, look, I'm going to play Hogwarts Legacy when it comes out for like an hour or two. And then she said, I'll shoot you a message and then you can hop straight on and, like, you know, Steam linked accounts and stuff and just crack on and stream it. And she said she'll hop on, like, World of Warcraft or something, which is like, ah, so nice, you know? Helping me out. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to play that one pretty quick when it comes out. I'm looking forward to checking it out, like a proper Harry Potter RPG type thing, isn't it? I haven't looked into it too much, but the little bits that I've seen, it looked good. It looked really good. And this guy's being a dick. He's being a total dick. There we go. Right, target moves and attacks slower. That will help, because I'm about to die horribly. Like, very horribly. How am I not dead? Oh, I got him. You can kill him. Good. Yeah, it looks good. It does look promising. This should be fun, because I remember I played the hell out of, it was on the GameCube, Harry Potter 2. And that was just really fun to explore around, shoot and stuff and things like that. So imagining that with RPG elements, for me, is like, yeah, that sounds like a good shout. Not entirely sure if my PC can handle it, though. Might just buy it on PS5 instead. Probably the safe bet. What type of rig you got with the computer, if you don't mind me asking? I'm sure it could manage, you know? Ah, behave. Oh, you cheeky sod. Look at that high jump. Didn't last, though. Oh, dear. I'm sure mine could. It's just... Oh, my God. Dead Space the other day. Oh, it took forever to load those shaders. And it was like the day before that a graphics driver update come out. And I'd avoided updating. And it was just like, well, I spent 10 minutes waiting for these shaders to work, and now I've got to bloody close it and update. Just joy. Pain in the ass. But it went in the end. Let's just say the computer's old. Very old. Nothing wrong with retro. Nothing wrong with retro at all, but maybe the PS5 one would be the better shout. Maybe. I don't know. As long as it's not like Cyberpunk, where there was all sorts of issues and stuff. Still haven't played that game, I don't know why. Looks up my street. Alright, you don't go there. Don't know where you go, but further on for sure. Let's see. Oh, dear me. Right. Where else can I explore? There's areas not down there. But I can go up and to the left and carry on to the left exploring. That should be fine. Or I can go up here. Can I? No. No, I can't. Being an idiot. Still sitting on my GTX 1070. It's, you know, competent enough graphics card. I've got a 1080 Ti, and that's starting to feel ancient now. Remember a friend of mine, he ordered the, what was it, the 380 when that come out? Can't remember how much that fucking set him back. But yeah, about time for an upgrade. Probably, but, you know, wring out what you can from it before you got to upgrade. Planning on building another computer at some point, because my best friend slash roommate, she wants one that can run her Sims decently, and like her computer's old. And yeah, she plays with tons of mods, so it takes about 3 or 4 hours to fucking load the game. And then she wants to learn to edit videos and stuff. She, you know, she can help me out with the channel a bit as well. So I might just build her a big-ass bloody editing PC. Because that should run The Sims no trouble, you know what I mean? Old enough game now. I'll probably just give Hogwarts a try on PC. If it doesn't run well enough, just refund it on Steam. Yeah, good shout. That'll work. I've never refunded anything on Steam, but I assume that works straightforward enough. Ah, kill. Kill. Yeah, I'm sure I'll be fine. So, can I climb like this? Can I? I don't know. I'm sure if I get it right. This is feeling awfully Mega Man X-y, where you've got to get, like, the jump exactly right. Like, to the pixel, you know? Nah, I don't think I'll go that way. Yeah, give it a try on PC. PC's always more fun than console, I find, anyway. You know? To be fair, I fucking fell out of it with consoles, like, a long time ago. I think the last console I bought that was actually current was... You know, it was probably as far back as the GameCube, honestly. Because, like, since then, I started getting emulation and, you know, PC gaming and stuff, and that was always more my thing, so it just seemed weird to spend hundreds and hundreds of pounds on the latest console when, you know, like, there's plenty of games for me to get through on the computer, you know? Just seemed like a waste of money. And then I did buy an Xbox 360 eventually, but it was like pennies, you know what I mean? I was picking up all the main Xbox games for like, you know, pounds. Like, not even a $5, which was bloody brilliant. Not the biggest fan of console gaming. No, that's fair. That's fair. Again, PC is just comfier. You can do more with it. I pretty much only bought the PS5 for the exclusive titles. God of War. Yeah, man, I was hella pissed when I realized that wasn't coming out on PC. I was psyched for that. And I haven't played any of the other games in the series. It just looked that good. But yeah. Yeah, well. Maybe in future, if I'm ever making enough money off the YouTube channel, like, I just invest in the consoles. You know, invest. Definitely not just buy them just for my own sick, perverted pleasure. Just to have a big-ass rack of consoles and games, but yeah. Would be cool to be able to stay on top of those kind of releases, though. Right, so in terms of what I'm doing here, I think I just gotta explore a bit more with what I've got. Take the time, you know, or climb up there myself. Can I ask you, since you also struggle with tinnitus quite drastically, was there something you wish you'd have known from the start, something that made a big difference? Yeah, I'll put it politely. People on forums, and even to a degree doctors, are full of shit. Because it absolutely can be improved. And just knowing that it can get better. Like, objectively, I don't mean, you know, learn to cope with it better. I mean, like, actual objective improvement. Like, knowing that took half of the battle out of it, because when you don't have that going on, you're just stuck with it, and you just read on forums, it's gonna get worse, we're all fucked, we're all, you know, whatever. All the real negative stuff, and it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible, and it puts you in such a dark place that it's just not worth bothering with. And they're wrong, they're all wrong, it can get better. So that, agreed. I very much avoid tinnitus forums. Yeah, I recommend you do, you know. And that, like, there's some things that are pretty cool, you know. Like, there's all sorts of people that have, like, you know, put together the studies and done research and things like that. And, like, there's lots of different details and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. But honestly, at the, like, layman level, it's just not useful to know. You know, those aren't useful things. And what does this do? Power matrix. Whoa. Ow. Okay, I can't do anything with that here. That's fine. I've got 2 in a row. But yeah, that's the biggest thing. And next to that is that, and people will argue about this, you know, some people get really bent out of shape, but tinnitus, fundamentally, in my opinion, is primarily a result of nervous system dysfunction, which means general lifestyle stress, general day-to-day stuff that, you know, people overlook because it's so common to be so nuked and burnt out and just shot to pieces. Like, you know, in America in particular, and, you know, Britain and things like that, it's such a common thing to just be a complete mess, like relying on coffee to wake up every day, and I'm dying, aren't I? There we go, it exploded. You know, just like to be not generally healthy. And even though, you know, your health might not be to the level where, say, for example, like you're diagnosable with something, it doesn't mean that you're in great health just because you don't have a diagnosed disorder. Like, nervous system function, it's not an on-off switch. It sits on a continuum, you know. Give me a minute, I'll talk about this properly. I'm just going to turn that down so I can get this point. Because, yeah, that's the single, to this day, I'm not entirely sure what caused mine. Yeah, tinnitus, it's a lot of things. I find a lot of people, they get a little confrontational, especially on forums, like, well, I went out to a club and it was loud and then I had it the next day. So that proves it's, you know, noise-induced or hair cell damage or stuff like that. And, like, it's one part. It's the straw that breaks the camel's back. It's one part of a bigger picture. Because, like, there's tons of people that will go to a club or go to a loud gig or whatever, and they come out fine. They don't have any damage, or they'll have tiny little bits of temporary tinnitus, and then it's gone the next day. It's a cumulative thing. It's stress, it's diet, it's lifestyle, it's posture, for sure. Like, that's how I got into some of the other health things that I'm into that are a little, you know, more controversial, I guess, like mewing stuff and things like that, because I'm sure that general oral posture and your general health, things that people overlook, it all adds up. It really does. But yeah, in terms of the main things, what's that? It's very much a combination of many things. The last drop that overfilled the glass. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. And, like, I find it funny because when I explain it to people, even in, like, comments on my YouTube channel, just talking to people, like, if I say some really horrible, nasty stuff and, you know, like, upset you through the internet, not even being there, that, for some people, could be a big enough stress that it can trigger their ringing to get worse. So, how people can write it off as just a purely physical thing, like, oh, I heard some loud noise, so my ears are dead, you know, like, it's beyond me. Just, if I go, boo, really scary to someone that's got it, it can trigger it to get worse. Like, it fluctuates that widely through so many different factors that, yeah, it's mental. I don't get how... I'll get back to the point. I could ramble about that for hours. But in terms of the things that made the biggest difference that I would have liked to have known is that just because doctors haven't been able to isolate and study under laboratory conditions, under a microscope, every factor that contributes towards the ringing, doesn't mean that things that occur outside of those settings don't have an impact. It's what I always say to people, like, emotional stress is impossible to quantify in strict laboratory settings, so it's no wonder doctors don't really talk about that. Even though stress is... It's obviously a factor. It's well-known stress does a lot of negative things to the body. It's a big killer. You know, they call it a silent killer. It's pretty obviously a killer. It's well-known and documented, but because it can't be studied and replicated, you know, the exact conditions and things that cause this kind of effect, doctors can't talk about it in that kind of way. They can't just tell you, oh, you've got to relax and that'll improve it. They've got to say something along the lines of, well, we've done this study and this kind of pill or this kind of surgery, you know, cause and effect, easily replicatable, well-studied things. So that's where their focus is. And it just because of that, it doesn't mean that they're wrong, but it doesn't mean that they're able to talk about everything that affects it. And that's where things like focusing on the nervous system, learning better relaxation skills, learning more better emotional habits in terms of day-to-day life. Those were the big things that got my ringing to improve. Learning to practice relaxation and learning to tune out the fact that people seem so hell-bent to convince others that it's permanent, we're buggered, you know? Just learning to tune that out and learning to focus on relaxation is what really got mine to improve. And I recommend that to anyone, because no matter what combo of things is leading to your ringing, like whether it's a combination of hearing damage or physical stuff or, you know, other things, it will help. It absolutely will help. If you improve the nervous system balance, it just makes everything more robust and everything else better able to improve, you know? Again, it's a cumulative thing, you know, and if you can improve enough of it, you will get results, whether that's by, you know, getting massage, getting acupuncture, emotional habit, you know, retraining and learning to relax more on a, like, chronic level. It all adds up. They're all factors. They all help, you know, learning to relax the muscles more, you know, again, like if you get massages on a regular basis, it's all relevant stuff. It all helps with the long-term goal of getting it to calm down. Let me kill this guy, and then I can focus on my train of thought again. Yeah. But yeah, that was it for me, is just it absolutely can get better. Doctors don't know everything, no matter how definitively they say stuff. Like, from a legal perspective, they've got to say that. You know what I mean? And that's fair, but it doesn't make it true. It doesn't mean, as much as it's technically true, there's no cure, it doesn't mean that there's no hope, that you can't improve it. There isn't a pill they can give you to make it better, but there are absolutely things that you can do to improve it. And then from there, it's just practicing and experimenting with things that you can do on the day-to-day level to try to get it to improve. And yeah, it does work. Again, I'm a prime case. Mine got drastically better by focusing on those things. It's frustrating, isn't it? The lack of help available, the misinformation spread by ENTs. Yeah, but again, even the ones that are incredibly bright, and they're all smart, don't get me wrong, they're all smarter than me or whatever, but their hands are tied by the scientific process and by the legal process as well, you know, because if they say something that's not able to be proven in a study, like, oh, this is 100% factually correct, like, they're liable, you know. It's a tricky thing. It's really tricky for doctors. I'm trying to battle on all fronts lately. I'm using a behavioral therapy app for the last few months, went to osteopathy for massages and stuff, supplements, had a root canal done a few months before mine started, so looking at that in the coming weeks. That's awesome, mate. That's a lot of stuff to, you know, experiment with, and I hope that it's leading to, you know, real progress. That's fantastic. But yeah, the biggest advice I can give, and that's why I focus my videos on the subject the way I do with my YouTube channel, is the internal factors that are less easily addressed. Like, oh yeah, you know, you've got tight muscles, go have a massage. You're, you know, you got a headache, take paracetamol. That kind of approach, you know. The other factors, like, learn to relax on a long-term basis. Learn to get better at the skill of relaxation to calm your nervous system down. Those are impossible to quantify, but they make a massive difference. So I definitely recommend working on that too. Just for me, that was a case of doing a few, basically a 10-minute self-massage in the morning to get myself in the right state of mind. And it works best straight out of bed, because then you're the most relaxed, you're the most mentally pliable, you know what I mean? And so doing that, you know, just do a self-massage and just close my eyes, focus, relax, breathe. And then once I was done with that, go on with my day, but try to stay in the state I was in doing that, if that makes sense. Like, you know, while doing, you know, like, whatever, just general day-to-day stuff, going about your day, paying your bills, you know, doing your shopping. Try to stay more in that calm, relaxed, safe, content type place. And it sounds silly, but if you do that and you practice it and you get better at it, it does add up. It does add up to reducing the amount of nervous system activity, and that will help calm down the electrical stuff going on in the body to help calm the ringing down. It really does work. And then if you combo that with, you know, working on a lot of the external stuff and getting some improvement there, it's inevitable that the ringing will get better. You know, it absolutely will. It's just a case of pushing forward enough to get genuine changes on that front. It's difficult. It really is difficult, and that's why people don't randomly get better from tinnitus, you know what I mean? Like, it's not often that people just spontaneously find, oh, my ringing's drastically better now, you know? But it absolutely can improve, and that's a big boss. Ah! Gotta hit him in the tail, don't I? There we go. Bit by bit, huh? We'll do that. But yeah, it's a process. But it absolutely can improve. That's the biggest thing. I will do tinnitus videos on the subject the rest of my life if I have to, just repeating that point, because I think it's so important. It absolutely can and will get better if you improve the right stuff in it. And you probably won't find that in a GP's office or even an ENT's office, unfortunately. And I don't think we likely ever will either, because it's, again, the way our approach is to studying the body and studying health. And this is what's so frustrating with the medical industry, is that you get all these really in-depth details of lots of different areas. Like, again, go on a Tinnitus forum, and you will see they've got so much info and so much, like, you know, biological, technical info about so many different individual parts of the body. But the way the medical industry works is tying it all together to paint the whole picture. That's difficult to do from, like, a medical perspective with our approach to health and understanding. It's just one of those things. It sucks because we're really smart as a race. We know so much about the human body. But putting it together in a way that's applicable for, like, the average person is just, it's tough. But thankfully, I'm not a doctor. I'm not bound by that. I can give silly, shoddy, alternative type advice on YouTube. And hopefully I can just back that up with my experience. And hopefully the ability to convey that to people so that they can try it and experiment with themselves to get results. Because it's not like you're going to hurt yourself doing a 10-minute massage and trying to relax more. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's where YouTube comes in. And that's why I got so keen on doing YouTube, funny enough, is the good you can do with that, sharing that experience. It's really cool. That's great advice, really. Well, I'm glad you think so, and I hope it helps. I hope that you have a lot of success with the stuff that you're, you know, trying to approach and deal with externally. And if you combo that with some focus on the internal factors, I'm sure you'll get good results. I really hope you do. Perfectly content with my tea at work, but during my off days and the weekends, it's excruciating. I'm sorry to hear that. I know that feeling. I remember the feeling of waking up in the morning, and that was the hardest bit, is when it's quiet. And when you wake up in the day and it's just there. And I remember I'd have 5 or 6 noises at my worst, ping-ponging across my brain. Just like different areas of the brain lighting up and everything kicking off, and just, you couldn't just lie in bed and relax, you know what I mean? And that's what's tricky, and I get that completely when I say to people, try to relax. If you've got significant tinnitus, it's like, how the fuck do you do that? You know, with all that going on, you can't just lie down and chill. It just doesn't work that way. But it's a process. And that's why I use something like a massage. It was like a physical crutch to lean on to get through that a bit more. And it's practice. It's just find what wiggle room you can to improve. Long term, day to day. It's a process. Keep working at it. And it does add up, you know. And I remember the first time after going through that phase where just I couldn't stay in bed. And it was annoying. So all I wanted to do was sleep. I was exhausted. I couldn't sleep because of this thing. So when I finally dropped off from sheer exhaustion, and then found that the, you know, I'd wake up and there's the ringing, and good luck going back to bed. It was painful, man. But it did gradually improve by focusing on treating some of those internal things. Again, emotional habits, stress, you know, try to address subconscious stress that you've got going on. And it does add up. It really does. So when it all started, I actually went to a tinnitus center, and the ENT told me after 2 weeks to just live with it. So that was a punch in the face. Yeah, I had the same thing at a GP's office. Which I remember when I first got tinnitus back when I was 19, I went to the GPs who thought, well, something's not fucking right, you know what I mean? And then they looked in the ears and said, no, it's all fine. You know, if it's still there after 2 weeks, come back. So I went back after 2 weeks, and the usual drill most sufferers find is, yeah, it's a bit buggered, you know? It's just there, you're stuck with it. Everything looks fine, but, you know, you're just kind of left up shit creek without a paddle, and it sucks. I can't imagine what it's like for people that push it further with ENTs and things like that to get the same response. It must be so painful. Yeah. It's rough, man. It's really rough. But again, that's the joy of YouTube and things like that. We can discuss things that doctors and other types of medical practitioners can't. That, again, it's not like strictly scientific. It's just experiments of one. You know what I mean? But we can try, and we can experiment with things, and we can find things that work that, you know, a doctor or people that are really smart at this might not be able to study for whatever reason. I've got to go back in and do that again, don't I? But yeah, again, to sum up this tirade and, yeah, give the main points of advice is don't be disheartened by what you hear from doctors, because they don't know everything. As smart as they are, as educated and qualified and brilliant as they are at what they do, they don't and they can't know everything. So, yeah, bear that in mind. And, yeah, other things absolutely can improve your ringing, you know, stuff. You don't necessarily need a surgery or a pill to treat it. You just don't. There's plenty you can do on the more subtle level. I know it's different for everyone, but how long did you struggle until it went better? The actual time frame is a little murky because it's been so long now. But let me think. It was... I noticed it had gotten really bad in August. I think it was August. It was August or early September of 2000 and... I think it was 17. It might have been 2016. And I basically struggled like that till the end of the year. With just... This ringing is brutal. I can't function. I stopped playing in bands. I stopped everything, honestly. I just couldn't function at all with that going on. And, yeah. I remember when I started to get a handle on, like, okay, it's a nervous system dysfunction. It's this kind of thing. And I'd had some experience with dealing with stuff because, like, I'd studied the human body a lot in my early 20s because of, like, basically I put on a ton of weight as a teenager. And I had no idea why, because as far as I was aware, my habits didn't change. So that led to studying a lot of biology and stuff like that. And so I had that background. And so when I had this tinnitus spike, I remember I read everything, I was studying everything, trying to figure it out. And in the end, I think it took about, once I roughly figured out where I was at with that and what I might be able to try, like I say, with the nervous system stuff, with doing the self-massage and trying to just learn to relax more on a, chronic basis. Probably about 4 months till I got to the point where I noticed enough improvement that I thought, okay, I'm gonna be alright, But there was a lot of months of sleepless nights and just being curled up in the fetal position in the corner of my room, crying and struggling. There really was, man. I'm not ashamed to admit it either. Like, I'm a typical bloke, I don't cry much, and I don't aspire to cry much, but fucking hell, that thing broke me. Those tinnitus spikes, man, that just completely broke me. But yeah, about 4 months, once I started to put into practice what I'd come to think was the solution. And it worked, it was a slow process. But honestly, after having completely sleepless nights where I just couldn't function at all because of the ringing, to go from that to noticing, hey, it's like a little bit better, that was all the relief I needed. And from there, it spiraled. It became a positive cycle where it was a bit better, so I felt better, so I was more relaxed, so it improved more, and there was still ups and downs, but just knowing it could get better at all, and experiencing it getting better at all was, that was all I needed, man. So yeah, about 4 months, which I consider very fast, because of my background with studying the human body. I knew what I had to do, on paper at least, to try to get it to improve, Like, I was able to have that leap of faith and trust in it, which, that made all the difference. For a lot of people, they can't, It's just overwhelming to read on the internet again and again and again, just, we've got this, it's hair cell damage, we're just fucked, like, it's powerful stuff. Even though it's wrong, it's powerful stuff. Not saying hair cells are an irrelevant factor. But on that front, there's completely deaf people that have no trace of tinnitus, so, do the math. It's just one factor. I had my days where I had to drive to my parents, who luckily lived just 5 minutes away, and just start bursting into tears in the middle of their living room because it got so bad. Oh, mate, like, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. I was living with my parents at the time when I had it. I was probably about 25, I think, so still living with them. And funny enough, like, this is what made it real tricky. And it's funny to talk about now, but the week after my spike got so bad that I actually just thought, right, I've got to sit and tell the family, look, I'm struggling with this. So I did. The week after that, my dad went into hospital. And there's some heart stuff that runs in our family, and his had progressed and got worse. And so he basically got carted straight off to the big hospital in London, I think it was. I can't remember all the details. No, it was Oxford. It was Oxford. And, straight into surgery. And we were convinced he was going to die. Which sounds funny to talk about now, but it's just because, like, I was damn near suicidal with this, and I couldn't really focus on that because my dad was dying in hospital. But even amongst that, like, I remember just having periods where I just burst into tears in my mum's arms because the ringing was that bad. It was just debilitating. And I probably would have done that a lot more had the rest of the family not been distracted with my dad being in hospital like that. That's what I was getting at there. Just, it's rough, man. Like, if you ain't got tinnitus and you haven't got it bad, you'll never be able to relate to how that feels. To look normal from the outside yet be struggling that much. Like, I know exactly how you feel, mate. And all I can say is it does get better. It can. It absolutely can get better. There is hope. There are things you can practically do. And I know a lot of what I talk about to some people sounds like, fucking hippie stuff or whatever. It's not. It's biology. It is science. It can improve. Objectively speaking, it will improve. And yeah, again, I've had periods where I was just crying, you know, in my mum's arms and stuff like that because of it. And bless her, she was fucked. She's like, I don't know what I can do, you know? Which wasn't asking for help. It's just desperation. But it can get better. Like, I haven't done that for a while now, to put it very simply. It does get better. I really hope it does for you, mate. I'm glad that it's not bugging you at work. That's good. That means that you've got some periods where it's not so bad. But getting it to improve so that at rest it's not that noticeable, yeah, it does take time. It does take time and some work. I'm sure you'll get there. I'm sure you will. If not, just fucking, you know, message me on the YouTube channel. We'll private chat and we'll discuss that further. But yeah, you've taken me right back in my memory, though. I know the feel of just, as a grown adult, breaking down like that because of it. It's rough. It's really rough. Oh, dear. Right, I suppose I better look around and figure out where I'm going, hadn't I? I think I go all the way around there, so we're going down. Yeah, Tinnitus, it's... like... I've had a few other really intense experiences in my life since then, and they were not normal. But had I not had those, the tinnitus would have easily been the hardest thing I've dealt with in my life. Hands down, it was that debilitating. It was rough. Pretty much having a similar situation right now. My dad was diagnosed with lung fibrosis a few weeks ago, and he basically got the message, you'll eventually die from this. Might be next year, might be in 3 or 10 years. Oh, mate. I'm so sorry to hear that. I was very fortunate when my dad got ill, because I think, like, we thought he was going to die about 4 times before he finally come out. He had about 4 surgeries. And thankfully, he's relatively fine now. But, yeah, I know the feeling. And I'm so sorry to hear you're in that place. Mindset was pretty much, alright, he's dying in the coming months. Oh, buddy. I don't have anything I can say. I'd love to be able to say something that's, like, you know, nice and heartwarming, but that's just rough. I'm so sorry. I really am. Can't be easy dealing with that with the ringing going on. That's very difficult. You have my deepest sympathy. You really do. I hope he lasts a good long time with it. That's a rough thing, fibrosis. Bless you. Yeah, my condolences to you and the family. I really hope you guys, yeah, pull together and manage as best as you can with that. Well, like I say, on the plus side with it, the ringing can improve. You know, it can and it will, eventually. It takes some time, it takes some experimenting with, and it takes some faith, but it absolutely can. And I have no idea how to get through here. Yeah, bless you. Oh dear, oh dear. Life is fucking pain at times, isn't it? It's a right bastard. There's good stuff too, though. That's the important thing. Just trying to focus on that stuff. It's really rough. Oh my god. Right. Let's see. There's an awfully in-depth stream, isn't it? You know, for such a casual thing with a casual video game. This is why I love the internet. The connections you can make with people and the good stuff that you can try to make happen from it. He's hanging in there. We're not in the state of not knowing much, basically. Medication, which luckily gets covered by insurance. $3 or so. Should give us some time. Oh, it gives you a lot, mate. I really do. Dear me. God, I tell you, thank God I'm British, because my family, like I say, we've got some heart stuff that runs in the family, and thankfully I ain't got it, but most of my family does. Like, I would be like, you know, it would be me, my mum, and my little brother left standing if we weren't in Britain with the NHS, you know? It's just, yeah, it's insane. I really trip out when I read that with, like, America, where it just costs a bomb to have medical healthcare. I can't imagine what that's like. I really can't. Yeah. We're getting there. Yeah. Best of luck to all of you. I really wish you the best with that. Genuinely. I'm not just like trying to be a twat on stream or nothing. Best of luck to you and the family. Let's see if I can round this off, and then I'm probably going to have to call it a day. Yeah, we're lucky here in Germany as well. Most stuff gets covered by insurance. That's fantastic. I'm really glad to hear that. I don't think I've been to Germany. Like, I went once as a kid, just like on holiday briefly, but I've never checked it out fully. I'm definitely gonna have to. I want to travel a bit more. I think that'd be cool to do vlogs about as well. Germany be a cool place to check out. Some lovely people there from what I've seen chatting in the comments on the YouTube videos and stuff. Obviously, that's not the same as talking in person, but still. Right. Yeah. Right, I'm going to finish this bit off. Let's focus. Let's finish this. And then we'll go kick Tinnitus ass later on the YouTube channel, yeah? Seriously, if you ever want to talk directly about that, you're more than welcome. Have you had any success with sound therapy? No official forms of approach with it, because more than anything, it seems to mask stuff. Which, with how bad mine was, I couldn't mask it. Like, I've told this story a few times, but at the time when I realized I had that big spike, I was playing in a cover band with a drummer that played with metal sticks, and he hit the drums so hard he could fucking destroy cowbells, which is a solid chunk of metal. He could fucking just crush them in a song or two. And yeah, that was loud, and I could hear every noise in my head crystal clear over that volume. So yeah, mental. So sound therapy wasn't really something I was looking at. I think some people have some success with like masking and stuff, and it's helpful, but I think it's quite expensive for what it is, isn't it? As far as I'm aware. For me personally, with, like I say, my background and the kind of knowledge I, attempted to learn on the human body and stuff, it just seemed to make more sense to approach it from the core out with the nervous system, focus on treating that, and yeah, I got relatively quick results with that. So, like, masking it, it's not something I've really looked into. Yeah, people think I'm crazy when I tell them they could blast whatever they want through my apartment and I still hear my tinnitus. Yeah, again, if you don't have it, you don't know. It's just weird. Like, my best friend, roommate, whatever, she's in some of my gaming videos on the YouTube channel. Like, she suffers from tinnitus, and she thought she was crazy, basically, when I met her. She thought she was just like, hearing things, whatever, stress, blah, blah, blah. And I remember just sitting and looking at her not long after I met her, and I just thought, yeah, she's got it. She's got that and hyperacusis, no question. Just the way she'd just zoom out, and the way she'd, like, look around the room looking for noises and stuff. Bless. It, again, if you don't know what it is, or if people don't have it, it's just, oh yeah, you think you're nuts. You're just hearing stuff. If you ain't got it, you can't relate to how bad it can be and how distracting it is and how much it can impact you. Yeah. It's a fucking rough gig having tinnitus, I'll tell you that. Like I say, I consider myself basically fully recovered, even though I've still got it, because it's so quiet on average now, I just don't think about it. The only time I think about it is when people mention it, and like discuss it on the YouTube channel, which I'm, thrilled to be able to be in that position to have that chat with people. Determined to get through this bit this time. I spent way too long on this because I've been well into our chat. Which is the fun part of streaming, I guess. I do like streaming. Combos up like my love of gigging and performing like a musician with gaming. It's just cool. Glad I don't suffer with hyperacusis. Yeah, because then you really got to hide from everything. If you've got it bad, it's fucking brutal. Just like any noise can fucking trigger it. Depending on how bad you got it, obviously. That's rough. There we go. Yeah, pays to focus on the good, the positive things, doesn't it? There we go. Right, I think I've finally made it. Let's go check this out. We're in. We're doing good. Save. Hell yeah. Good. And then we open this up. Awesome. We made progress. What a relief. Is there anything else I can explore around here? Ooh. Am I going to get a secret or something? I hope so. I really hope so. Oh, there we are. It's not really a secret, is it? Thanks for all the advice. It does help a lot. Yeah, and seriously, like, if you ever want to talk privately, like, I'm fairly busy most of the time, but I'm sure I could fit that in, especially if you're struggling. Like, feel free to just drop me a message on YouTube or something, and I'll give you my email. I'll be happy to talk more in depth if you want to. That's not a problem, mate. That's half the reason I made the damn YouTube channel. Right, I'm going to find a save point and call it a day. Let's have a look. Can I climb all the way up? Well, I can, but it doesn't help me much. Let's have a look. Save down there. Cool. Over we go. Ooh. We're up. We're away. Yeah, just save here. That'll do. There we go. Might as well turn the volume back up. Just so I don't forget next time. It's just criminally quiet. So yeah, thanks very much for joining me, Ray. I really appreciate that. If there was anyone else that was in and out, I didn't notice you, but cheers again. That was awesome. I'm really enjoying this. And yeah, cheers for sticking about, Ray. That was a good chat. I really hope that it gets better for you, and best of luck to you and the family. Okay? So hopefully I'll see you next week at some point. I should be streaming fairly regularly. Every Saturday I'm aiming for, but, you know, might change. Depends on my time, my availability. Have a nice rest of your weekend. See you next time. Yeah, for sure. So, to my YouTube guys, thanks very much for joining me and watching this. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to join me next week on Twitch. I'm not sure when I'll upload this, but I'll bung the link. I'll bung the schedule in the description below. That'd be cool. And yeah, come join me. We'll chat. We'll have a good time. Cheers again, Ray. Cheers again, guys. I'll see you all next time. Take care till then. Bye.